Hello, welcome to our tutorial for installation of a Hackintosh using VirtualBox from Oracle. This presentation is also available in Portuguese. Please go to the last slide to see information where to find it. We are going to initiate the installation. We are going to use Oracle VirtualBox, and you will also need another pieces of software. We are working with Ultrabook from Dell, model XPS 13. The settings of the machine is standard. It has Windows 8 and 8 GB of RAM. Audio and graphics board are both Intel. Video board is an Intel 4000. You have to install Oracle VirtualBox with the extension pack. The version that we are using is 4.2. You have to download an ISO image from a Hackintosh. We choose the macOS X Lion 10.8. You will also need two little ISO images for booting. It's a Hackboot 1 and Hackboot 2. And when we finish installing macOS, you will need the multibeast for the last adjustments. You can download VirtualBox directly from Oracle. It's free. The page it's oracle.com, and you can search for VirtualBox. Then you will choose among the results the option VirtualBox download. As you can see, the first download option is the one that we need. It works for Windows, both 32 and 64-bit. It's important to notice that macOS Lion is 64-bit. Then your Windows must be 64-bit also. In case you are using a Windows 32-bit, then you have to choose a previous version of macOS. Down below you will find the extension pack for the VirtualBox. After you finish installing VirtualBox and the extension pack, you have to find the Hackintosh distribution. We are using the Olarilla Brazilian distribution. Olarilla is a forum where people discuss about Hackintosh techniques. And you can use your favorite torrent tool. We are using MicroTorrent, which is free. And we perform a search on the torrent websites, and we find this image that works fine for us. It's OS X 10.8 Mountain Lion bootable DVD for Intel. This ISO image have about 4.5 gig of size, and it's important to notice that we are using the guide that Mr. Whitson Gordon from Lifehacker built. It's a very well explained and very easy to follow guide. The little images of Hackboot that I mentioned before, you can download directly from here, hackboot1.iso and hackboot2.iso, both from here. And the post that you have to search on Lifehacker, if you want to, it's this one. Then after you finish the download of the little images and also the big ISO image, we can start our VirtualBox software. It's here. It's the Oracle VirtualBox Manager. Now the first step is to create a new virtual machine. You can name it as you wish. We named ours Mac OS X Lion. It's the type Mac OS and version 64-bit. Now we have to determine how much memory we will put for this machine. Minimum is 2 gig. We work with half of our available memory, which is 4 gig. Then you can work with the default values for disk creation. We will use the VDI from Oracle. And the other options are all standard. You can choose the maximum amount of disk space. We will choose 35 gig, and we'll place the file on this folder. You can choose another one if you wish. Now that we create our virtual machine, we have to perform some adjustments before start to install. This is an option for cut and paste links. It's not absolutely necessary. You do if you wish. On system option, we have to disable the EFI. Please uncheck this box. Now we are choosing the amount of processors that we will use for our virtual machine. Like the memory, I'm using half of available. I will increase a little bit the video memory. And in the storage option, we will choose the hackboot1.iso, the one that we downloaded from the post. Now we are ready to initiate our installation. Then you can initiate by clicking start. Now that we started with Hackboot 1, you have to click on the CD changing icon down at right and choose the ISO image of your Hackintosh. Then you will press F5. Please click F5 and then change to the ISO image and press enter to initiate the installation. After installing, you have to choose the language of your installation. The default language is English. I'm choosing the Portuguese from Brazil. And then we will initiate the installation. We will agree with the contract. And as you can see, we don't have a disk for the installation. To fix it, you just have to go to the utilities on the top menu, then disk utilities, then you will choose the virtual disk that the virtual machine created, and we will choose the second option, erase. Now you can name your disk as you wish and then click on erase. Okay, once you confirm that, the installation procedure will create the partition for installation, and then you just have to close this screen, and now we have a disk to choose. Then click on the disk and click on install. Now we are going. You have to wait some minutes, and then you can drink a cup of coffee. And it's important to explain to you why I'm setting up a virtual machine instead of using dual boot on my computer. The reason is that I find it more flexible, because using a virtual machine I can move this installation of macOS to another machines. I can have it a less invasive option of having macOS on my machine, and as I will only use the macOS for some programs that I don't have available on Windows, like for instance the iMove. I like to use iMove because it have some fine options for editing movies and some good effects ready on the box. That's why I'm using this model of virtual machine, because I will just use some programs and it's not so often, so I can let my windows clean. Okay, then we finish the installation. Now we will close this window and turn off the virtual machine. Okay, turn it off. Now we will make some other adjustments. It's the third step from the guide. We will smooth some edges. First of all, we will change the boot image. Click on the machine, click on settings, go to storage, and then we will change from Hackboot 1 to Hackboot 2. Now we will start again our machine using Hackboot 2. Okay, as you can see, we have now a second option for our installation that we just did. Please choose the Apple from the machine that we just created and then press enter. Okay, now we will choose the region, keyboard layout, I don't have information to transfer from another Mac. Okay, now you can include your Apple ID if you have it, and if you don't have, you can create one right now. It's free. You just have to click on the plus sign on the left bottom of the page. And then you will create an administrative account for your installation and select your time zone. Okay, I'm ignoring the registration process. I will do it later. Now the installation is finished. Okay. Now we are going in preference and we will turn off some security rules in order to allow us to run the multi-beast that we will perform the download in a minute. Now we have to open the browser, and then we are going to download the multi-beast. Multi-beast is, you can find it at TonyMac OS 86, but I have here a blog with a direct link for this download that I will use it. It's Hackintosh descomplicado.blogspot.com. It's a Brazilian blog, so maybe if you feel more comfortable, you can go directly to Tony Mac. At Tony Mac, you can find it at www.tonymac86.com, and our guide says explicitly to use the Lion version, the 4.7 version, not the Mountain Lion version. Although it's newer, it's best for us if you use the version 4. Okay, then let's click it and download the multi-beast. It's about of 40 megabyte of size, so it's not a huge file. It must be fast to download it. Okay, then now we will run the program. And then you just have to copy the options that we will mark here. Okay, choose the disk and then click on the second option. Then you choose Realtek from audio drivers. On miscellany, we must choose the no CPU power management. In bootloaders, you must choose Chimera and then install it. You will have to provide the password. Okay, done. Now we will just close the windows, and now we have to open Finder. And then when you open Finder, you just click to go to folder. Then you have to go to folder system, /library, it's my orthographic corrector. Okay, so system library extension. Inside this folder you will find a file named Apple Graphics Control .kxt. Apple Graphics Control.kxt, and then we will move to trash, as it is a system file. It's necessary to provide password. Now we will choose to go to the folder extra, where we will edit the file org.chimera.plist. Inside this file, we will include 2 extra lines. One line that says graphics mode is this one, and below we'll include another line with a string, which is the configuration, the video configuration that we will use. You can, of course, set your own values for your screen. Then we'll have to save it, and it's done. It's all done. Now we can turn it off again. Okay. And then you have to go to the manager, click on your machine, click again on settings, and go to storage, and you change the hack boot for an empty value. You just need to remove and turn it empty. So now when you start your machine, it will start from your own disk without the use of the hack boot. Okay then, great. Now you have to go to update your system. Click on the update option. The first update available is the update of the system and also the iTunes. And now we finalized our presentation. Okay, so we finish here. I recommend to you to go to the TonyMacX86.com for another information about the Hackintosh. And maybe your sound is not working or the video, so it's possible that you have to make some research over that. The important thing is that you already have your virtual machine with your working macOS system. And don't forget to rate my post. Thank you.